1 Corinthians 15:29. I'm sure you answered it 1,000 times, but I've never heard it. So what is the baptism of the dead?
Well, there is a comment made in that chapter, which is all about the resurrection and all about life after death. And the Apostle Paul writes and essentially says, if there's no afterlife, if there's no life after this life, then why are people being baptized for the dead? If the dead aren't raised, if that's the end, then why do people get baptized for the dead? Now, he's using an existing religious ceremony to point up the fact that even pagans understand that there is life after death. One writer put it this way: God has put eternity in the heart. And even the unregenerate feel the tug of eternity. That's why among the Greeks, they put a silver coin in the mouth of anyone who died to pay the fare across the mystic river into the next life. That's why the American Indians buried the warrior with his pony so he could ride in the next life. That's why the Egyptians buried the pharaohs with a boat so they could sail across the mystic river into the next world. Even in the pagan world, eternity is in the heart. If you study the world religions, you will find universally the reality of an afterlife. Even the Hindu world, which believes in incarnation, doesn't believe death is the end, but there's another life and another life and another life and another life. And it doesn't mean that they're right about that, but that's in the heart. That death is not the end. That is the idea that you die and go out of existence is the default position, not the normal one for people. And so Paul is referring to the baptism for the dead, which he doesn't explain. The reason he doesn't explain it is because everybody must have known what he meant. It was a part of some very well-known religious ceremony and belief system, so he doesn't explain it. There was a dissertation done on this that had 40 suggestions as to what it could mean. 40. And somebody got a master's degree for coming up with the 40 possibilities in that dissertation. And what that tells you is that you can write a dissertation without a conclusion and get a degree for it. Because there was no way to make a conclusion, because it's just not explained. So I don't know what it means in specifics, because Paul doesn't tell us that. But what it says is it's just another sort of argument on the very general sense that there's life after death. Okay? All right, good.